Hi, Spezzo here. Found this story on Reddit and I wanted to share it with you guys, so let's get into it. In the US Marines during a mock war in the Norwegian city of Trondheim, with the Dutch, German and other allies training in urban combat. My infantry unit was positioned in a large soccer field next to the elementary school. Keep in mind there was no actual combat, even simulated. It was mostly just practicing maneuvers and tactics, but we still looked out of place with weapons and gears, etc. It's frickin' February. In Norway, cold as balls. Snow up to our knees. Norway has obviously no snow days, so the kids were all in school. Anyway, so Norway has this most delicious and amazing delicacy. I have no idea what it's called, but it's basically a bacon-wrapped hot dog. We just assumed it was called Candy of the Lord. As Americans, we were naturally and instantly addicted. You find them at gas stations, and there just happened to be one on the other side of the school where we were camped. A few of my fellow Marines and I requested permission to go to the gas station, and we set on our way. We made it right about where the main entrance of the school was, and the doors opened. School was out. There was only a few kids, probably 6 or 7 years old, lots of talking and laughing, gawking at us as we walked by with our guns and huge, ridiculous snowsuits. One precious little bugger made shooting noises at us. We made shooting noises back. And then someone in my group, I don't know who, God help me, I don't know who, someone threw a snowball and hit a little girl in the leg. And those little Norwegian children unleashed hell. There was a shrill cry and unintelligible gibberish, and the doors to the school burst open. School children flooded out like a never-ending flood of something that never ends. Screeching, smiling, sprinting. How the frick were they sprinting? Little bastards were slinging snowballs faster than the laws of physics should allow. It was like that movie Elf. If you can imagine riding in a fast car in a snowstorm and sticking your head out the window, now imagine the snowflakes that are hitting you in the face are the size of snowballs. We couldn't freaking see, we couldn't run, we could barely breathe, holy F. We tried to return fire and threw one, maybe two half-packed crappy snowballs that fell apart in the air, arms flailing like limp-wristed fairies. I'm from Texas. We were a unit stationed in North Carolina. We were so outmatched and out of our element, it only made them laugh harder. We were cut off from our main forces. We tried to perform a flanking maneuver, but F me, they were fast. I think some of them were throwing rocks. My comrades, I could see them speed waddling in their huge suits back to camp, like effed up pair of white Teletubbies under withering fire. F tactics, F me, F the candy of the Lord. This was survival. I was the slow one in the group. My snow boots were too big, but they were the smallest size they had at issue, goddammit. My Marines left me behind. I tried pulling my hood over my head and keep my head down, no longer content to pelt my defenseless body with ballistic snow. The enemy swarmed me and dragged me down, cackling like a pack of hyenas descending on a wildebeest. I tried to sling them off by spinning. I came out of one of my boots and fell. I began to scream and plead for them to stop, but they neither understood nor gave a single Nordic F. They literally pinned me down with about 5 kids on each limb. It was then that I actually thought, oh shit, I'm really in trouble. My snow mittens were ripped off and flung into trees. They started shoving snow down my suit. Have you ever had anyone drop an ice cube down your shirt? Well, now imagine somebody shoveling handfuls of ice cubes down your shirt. It literally shocked the breath out of my body. They left me laying like a Family Guy accident victim, moaning and screaming in the cold. Rifle packed with snow and dirt, boot buried some effing where. They ran away, laughing, jabbering in their crazy language. I lay there trying to figure out just what in the great American F had happened. Thank you for listening, subscribe if you want more, and I'll see you all in the next one.